I started this job on August 1st, 2021, and I spent the better part of my first day in North Attleboro working on this project. It has been widely communicated to me before I even stepped foot in North Attleboro that this was something that was a high priority for the town. Based on the size of the proposed new grandstands, there's plumbing code that triggers a requirement for us to build additional toilets. The code is a little extreme. The code for North Attleboro High School is no different than Gillette Stadium. It's the state plumbing code. For males, you need to build one toilet for every 60 seats. For females, one toilet for every 30 seats. And lavatory sinks, one per 150 seats. Thankfully, the plumbing board routinely grants variances. You still need to build a facility that would house a total of 17 toilets for the female restroom and 9 toilets for the male. And that's a significant construction cost. The full scope of this project, again, to my knowledge, was not articulated, nor was there a cost estimate, as I say here, until Nezra Engineering, Arson and HIP, completed a master plan for the town. That was not completed until about 12 months ago. We have the work in the queue to be complete. We really can't move forward at this point. We don't have enough funds overall, but the funds also aren't in the right buckets. That's the goal tonight, is to kind of hopefully put a plan in place to allow us to be able to execute contracts. The items in blue, as the footnote says, are things that we know as of today. We know, because these are all publicly procured, they're all bid and selected. We think it's really important to be realistic at this point. The market is wild. Inflation is out of control, as we all know. I think it'd be a big mistake to go forward without a contingency budget. And so when you add it all up, this is a very significant investment for the North Attleboro community. I don't take it lightly. Mike will attest to this. I've called him probably a dozen times this year, having lost sleep over a new piece of information I had about this project. But here we are. We are really committed to getting this project done, but I don't see a path to get this done without taking some action.
This project is what everybody complains about, government waste. And I say this, I think, being the only person in the room who has voted for every aspect of this project from the beginning, putting the track in. We have done this wrong every step of the way. And we're still stuck with it. So when we talk about this at FinCom, I am extremely concerned about going forward with 4.6 million when we have a $6 million price tag, because I feel like this is all we've said, and then the next thing we'll find another million, and the next thing we'll find another million, and we just keep finding millions, and prices just keep going up, and we haven't finished the project, and we have so much need in the town. I understand the pride aspect of having this great field, but there's a lot of other things that happen in this town that need our attention and our money. So I want to make sure that when we do this in the next 8 days, that we are confident it's wrapped up and we're going to finish it and put it behind us.
I do want to say to you, Superintendent, that you have done a fabulous job of opening this up, making it transparent, and giving us as much detail as you can. None of this is new. This was all talked about over the last 5 and perhaps up to 10 years. We knew we had to put in more concession stands based on ADA, based on plumbing code. And unfortunately, when all of this information was given to us and the school department and the school committee, we didn't have the money to do anything. While you're not reinventing the wheel, it certainly is nice to see that you finally realize how much this is going to cost and exactly what we need to do, as to John's comment, to put it over the finish line. Okay, I'll make a motion that we refer measure, I gotta find my slip here, I'm sorry. Where did it go? What is that measure? Here it is. Measure 2022-109, High School Outdoor Athletic Complex.
I have a motion and a second. Any further comment? Seeing none, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries 6-0 to refer to Finance Committee.